Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek, and welcome back to Pathfinder Adventures, Rise of the Runelords. Alright guys, we are getting ready for some more Pathfinder Adventures. So before we start, I do have a question for you guys. I was planning on just playing through the basic scenarios all the way through the campaign, but it struck me that some of you may want to see me play through past scenarios on harder difficulties. So if you would like me to do that, go ahead down in the comments and let me know that you want to see me playing the other difficulties. I kind of figure you don't, because that's just me replaying the same scenarios, just, you know, a little bit harder. So I wasn't really planning on doing that, but I can if you want me to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep moving on with the regular scenarios. So we are going into the poison pill next, and I'm not gonna read all this because it's gonna just tell us that when we click next. So let's go ahead and get to it. Welcome to the Rusty Dragon. You must be the one who put an end to Jubreo-Visky's crime spree. First round's on me. That is most generous, but unnecessary. God's willing, Jubreo will come to see wisdom in his captivity. Kira, you are always so optimistic. I'm just relieved there's been some excitement in this town. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with another local act of villainy. Someone's laying lethal rat traps around Sandpoint. So far they've killed a few household pets, but it's just a matter of time until someone gets hurt. Put an end to this plot and I'll cut your nightly rate at the Rusty Dragon in half. Fear not, the poisoner cannot hide from the light of Seren Ray. Alright, so we are off to do something. Add 2 to your checks to acquire allies. We are off to face Pillbug Apothecary. He is a combat of 11 to defeat, and all damage dealt by Pillbug Apothecary is poison damage that may not be reduced. Alright. And his henchmen are poison traps, dexterity disable of 6 to defeat it, and if undefeated, discard the top card of your deck. Then each character at this location must succeed at a Constitution or Fortitude 7 check, or that character is dealt 1d4 minus 1 poison damage. Alright, so let's go do it. Now, one of the important strategies of this game is knowing where to start off your characters, because movement is pretty limited. So here we have the town square. During your turn, you may discard a card to explore, and it's a banish a card to complete it, so anybody can do that. We have the general store. During your exploration, if you encounter anything other than an armor, an item, or a weapon after the exploration, you may explore again if you have a card in your hand. And when closing, banish a card. When closing, add 1d6 random items to this location without looking at them, then automatically acquire the top card. So because it's a banish, anybody can do this, but the rogue kind of likes this area because it has 3 items, although the warrior also likes it because it has some weapon and armor. So either the fighter or the rogue may want to go there. The village house, when you encounter an ally, you may recharge a card to automatically acquire it, and it's a banisher card, so anybody can banish it. It does have a lot of allies, which the fighter is kind of good at, but you know, not super necessary. Then we have the Apothecary. If you did not explore this turn, after you reset your hand, you may shuffle the top 1d6 cards for your discard pile into your deck, so you can kind of self-heal if you don't explore. Succeed an intelligence or 6 craft check to close it, so the wizard is probably best there. Over here we have the city gate. If you fail a also at the Apothecary there's 3 magic item spell cards, so you know, yeah, definitely the wizard there. City gate, if you fail a combat check, a random monster is shuffled into the location, so you don't want to fail combat checks here. And summon and defeat abandoned henchman to close this place. So with 2 monsters plus the henchman and or villain plus 2 weapons, seems like a good place for the fighter. And then we have the Sandpoint Cathedral. If you defeat a monster, you may add a blessing from your discard pile to your hand, and either banish your blessing or Father Xanthus. When you end your turn, you may attempt a Wisdom 6 check to recharge a blessing from your discard pile. So seems like that's a good place for the cleric. So we'll go cleric there, fighter at the city gate, wizard at the Apothecary, and then the rogue has to go to one of these banished places. Well, This one here, during your turn, you may discard a card to explore. I kind of like that, so we'll send the rogue there. And that's pretty good. Now we could have doubled up on any one of these, but this seems fine for now. I do like this turn order, so again, I like having the cleric last. You know, basically, if any one of them gets hurt on their turn, then she can come around and heal them. All right, let's go. So we'll take a look at Sandpoint. Such a beautiful place. I guess in the further scenarios we'll go to different locales, but right now this is taking place in here, so we're in the town square. Nothing to do. Oh, don't be in a here's a tip. Don't be in a hurry to click explore. Always take a look at the cards in your hand. There may be something you want to do first. Also look at the location abilities. So there's nothing else to do other than explore. So look, there's a poison trap right away. I am of the mind of closing this, even though we're giving up on some good stuff possibly. It is just worth just closing it, and we can do it with a reveal. So yeah, a first turn closing of the place is not bad. We don't want to, we want to close this, so I'll say yes. We do have to banish something. I'm kind of okay banishing the crowbar. We'll banish the crowbar. We can always get another. Alright, but this is nice. That is good. Oh, we can, on closing each character's location, recharge the card that may draw a card. I think we'll recharge one of these Blessing of the Gods. That's fine. And draw a card. Alright, another Flaming Short, but alright, well, that's fine. And some Thieves' Tools. Alright, we didn't really need all that. Okay, the fighter at the city gate. Drew a bad not a great weapon there. Alright, but let's go ahead and explore. A potion of healing is kind of nice. I don't think it's worth spending extra card. I think let's see, if we do the blessing, it's 83% chance. It's not terrible. I'll go for it. The reason I spent the blessing is because the cleric has some chances. Let's see. When she defeats a monster, she can get a blessing from this card back into hand, and then when this is close, she can do a wisdom check to try to get a blessing, so she can get blessings back there. Alright, back to the fighter. Eater here. We can discard him to explore again, but I like his recharge to reduce a combat damage and other things, so I think we'll go ahead and use the blessing here to go again. Mercenary. We can reveal this, or we can addition recharge this card to have 1d4, but like that gives us only a 50% chance. Ugh. If I just reveal it, it's an 18% chance. Oh my god, how are we doing so bad here? Alright, well, couldn't discard him to add 2 to a melee check. No, this is a combat check though. I think we'll use the rogue's Blessing of the Gods here, and even then it's still, oh shit, what'd I do? Yeah, we'll do that. 71% chance. I don't know why I don't feel very good about it, but we'll roll it out. Knew it. By 1. Hold on. He gets shuffled back in there, but we can recharge this to reduce damage by 1, so I'll recharge him rather than lose a card. But the mercenary's back in there. Now hopefully I'll draw a freaking weapon. Crowbar. God damn it. Alright, we gotta get rid of that dagger. It's no good in my deck. Alright, anything to do before combat? Nope. We'll just check. Cultist. Alright, let's force missile him. 89% chance. I like that. Blast him away. Alright. We'll go ahead and attempt to recharge our force missile. 75% chance. And we'll do expand his spell book. After you play a spell, if it has, wait, no. After you play a spell that has the arcane trait, you may examine the top card of your deck. If If it's a spell, you may put it into your hand. It is not, so we don't put it in our hand. Alright, we could discard our Sage to go again. I think I'm okay doing that. Eloquence. What is this? It adds 3 to your character's charisma checks. Not super necessary. Can we just not... See, in the physical card game, you could just choose to not get something. I don't think that's an option here. Alright, we'll just roll it straight out. Alright, good. I didn't really want that card anyway. Although it could have been useful to get the next ally, but that's fine. Alright, we'll end our turn. And at the Cathedral, there's a bunch of goblins at the Cathedral. We need to kick their asses. Alright, I don't think there's anything to do but to explore. A codex. Discard this card to add 1 die to your check to acquire a boon. It's not terrible. I can't get it right now. I don't think it's worth spending a blessing to get it, so we'll just roll and not get it and pass up on that. So, kind of a couple of wasted turns there. Although we did close this down early, so that's not bad. Alright, where do we want to... One thing I recommend, if you're trying to decide where you're going to move with a character, don't click move first. Click this little icon here, the toggle map, and then look at because it's very easy to misclick and open the wrong place. So the rogue generally likes to be alone because of her backstab ability. So I can go to the village house to try to banish something. I mean, to try to close that down. Is anybody over here? What's this? This is the... Oh no, wait. Where are we at? We're at the town square. I actually wanted to go... I meant to send her to the general store. That's where I wanted to go. Okay. We'll go to the general store. That's a good place for her. It has items. Alright, we'll explore there. A great axe is unfortunate, because our fighter would really like that. Doctrine of Caden Kalian. Oh, this would actually be good. If I discard this, it's no good. my chance went down. If I do this, it's still only... Wait, did my chance go down or did it go better? Yeah, it's worse. Well, shit. I don't think it's worth spending cards to not get it. I could evade right now, but we'll get other weapons. It's fine. It's a nice weapon, but we will get another weapon eventually. In fact, isn't that a scenario reward? Alright, so that's it for our turn there. Alright, let's... A poison trap here. We got a burglar. We'll recharge him. 87%. I really don't want to fail this. Where are we at? We are at the... Summon defeat abandoned henchmen, so... Shoot. This is not great. Alright, we'll roll this straight out. Got it. I'll attempt to close the location. I gotta recharge a card. We'll recharge this crowbar. And... What are my options with this? Addition recharger for another D4. That's our best thing. 74% chance isn't terrible, but I think I'm gonna spend the blessing here. I want to be sure of this. Although if I do this, is it even better? Sure. We don't want to fail this. Alright, so we close that up. Boom. 2 locations down. That's nice. And no need to do the potion of healing, so we'll just draw up. Plenty of weapons, armor, that's what we like to see. Alright, look here. So we've got Two locations down out of 6. Pretty good. And we're still above 20 turns, so very nice. Okay, whose turn is it? And nothing to do before the combat, so we'll just go ahead and explore. There's the poison trap. We got a burglar here. We'll go ahead and recharge him. Gives me 83% chance. I think I will use this doctrine here. We want to be sure to close this. Although, yes. I do have to banish something with the... Yes, we're going to close it. Giving up on some spells, but... Oh, succeed in intelligence or craft. What am I thinking? We want to pass this. We don't want to fail this, so we'll go like that. Got it. Alright. Very nice. Making good headway here. You don't want to be afraid of discarding cards and all of that. You know, that's what they're there for. Discard cards, use them, try to close down locations. I mean, you do want to try to get, you know, as many items and stuff as you can, but it is more important to close down places. Alright, we've got nothing to do here other than to explore this location. A blessing of the gods. I'm going to spend it to go again. There's Pillbug Apothecary. It's a combat of 11. Oh no, a hero has come to put a stop to my dastardly deeds. The gods require your penitence. I will show you the way. Look at her smirk. Holy shit. She's ready to kick his ass. Alright, temporary close locations. Well, the general store is banish a card. I don't want to do that. I don't want to banish a card. Alright, we're just gonna... It just means he's got only 2 other places to go, so that's not that bad. We're not gonna close the locations. Alright, let us... Reveal is a 60% chance. 67. Nobody can help me. Really? Alright, so we will discard instead. 86% chance. It's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, we defeat him. So he's gonna run off to one of these 2 locations. And all of this goes away. When you're in your turn, you may attempt a Wisdom 6 check to recharge a blessing from your discard pile. That's at the end of the turn, right? So we've got nothing else to do here. We'll do that. 50% chance, I'll take it. Got it. Recharge a blessing. Either this doctrine or this one. Non-combat wisdom. Do we need the non-combat wisdom? Probably not. But I do know there are some bad monster cards that require wisdom's checks, so I'll take that back. That's fine. Alright, and then we shall complete our turn. Making good headway here. Alright, we click explore. Thieves tools. Oh, dexterity disabled, so I can I recharge this? I can reveal it just to get another one. Why not? I can always use it in a backstab attempt. But I've got nothing else I can do here, so we'll pass our turn. We're only at 20. We've got plenty of time. This is closed. So what do we want to go with the fighter? Let's have him go to this village house and try to close that down. So boop, boop. And he's gonna go over there. Why is he on top of the building? So looking down. No. Alright. Explore. Goblin Commando. Before you act, the goblin deals 1 ranged combat damage to you, but I can recharge this to reduce the damage. So boop. Okay, and let us discard that. Gives a 96% chance. I throw the mace at him. Alright, crack him in the head. We shall recharge that. Yep, that's Valero's ability, that he can recharge weapons instead of discarding them. I don't need to use the potion of healing, so we'll pass the turn. Alright, so this place is closed. Where do we want to go with this guy? This is closed. The general store could be useful. There's no monsters at the village house. That's interesting. Well, there was one, but we killed it. There's 2 unknown cards though. So that means there's a poison trap. Oh, wait, did they just reveal? No, because there's 2 unknown cards here too. Okay, so either at the general store or over here is the bad guy. Well, we only have 2 places open, so I think we'll send. How much fighting is over here? Alright, let's just go to the village house, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we'll explore here. Poison trap. Wow. Wow. Well, if I Blessing the Gods jumps up to 72% chance. It's as good as gonna get. Got it. And I have to banish a card to close this. Close the location? Yes, there's kind of no reason not to. I could banish the sleep. It's not. I mean, I'd rather blow something up rather than evade it, so we'll get rid of that. Wow. Closing things down. Alright, Pillbug was not here, so now we know where he's at. We now know where he's at, so we're just gonna hit move because there's only one place to go. Oh, he's hiding out in the store. So wow, making very, very good headway here. During exploration, instead of exploring, I could heal, but I don't think I need to. Let's explore. Standard bearer. I have a 50% chance to acquire her. There's nothing else I need to do. Alright, we'll just roll it straight out. Not super necessary to have. Although I could have given me another explore. Because of the ability, we can explore again, so let's go for it. Goblin Commando forces me to discard a card. I'll discard this mace. And long spear is at 84 or 75. Well, we'll use the spear. 84% chance. Goblin Golem. I can reveal this card to add 1 check, so 1 to the check. Alright. Who's going on here? Alright. Roll. 90% chance. And we almost failed it. Almost failed it. We will explore now. Holy candle. Don't mind seeing another one. We'll roll it straight out. Wow, I got it. Okay. That's it. I don't want to banish it, so pass the turn. And I don't really have any ways to get extra turns. A spyglass is really nice to see. I have 87% chance. Nothing that I can add to it. We'll roll this. Come on, give it to me. Son of a bitch. That would have been really good right now, because that I want it for my deck anyway, but that would have really helped us find the villain, because we know he's here. So that's about it. Alright, fighter, you're also coming to the store. Everybody to the store. We know the villain's there, so explore. Poison trap. Well, we can't use this. I only have. Oh shit. And each character's location. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad for us, guys. This is gonna be terrible. Oh boy. Well, nobody has any cards they can play, and I need to roll a 6 on a D8. It's not gonna happen. But we'll roll it straight up. Oh my god, Valeros, you are the man. And that is why I chose this Valeros over the armored one. Alright, close the location is banish a card. We can always get another weapon. So, but there he is. So we technically do not close the location, and because I didn't encounter an item, armor, or weapon, we get to explore now. So this is it. Continue. Alright. Yes, please. We'll discard that. And nobody's got any cards they can use to add, right? Needed to take a peek at that card. Alright, well, we have a 92% chance. And we got him. Pillbug Apothecary has been defeated. Might as well recharge that, but we are at the end of the scenario. The villain has escaped, but this location is closed. Next, you will move to other locations, close them, and corner the villain. Wait, what? Roll to draw items. I drew one item. Huh, I got a potion of healing, but that's the scenario, right? Okay, yes. So, you defeated Jubreo and you apprehended me. At last, Sandpoint is safe. Ha! I recognize your sarcasm, Apothecary. Just what are you implying? That is the wrong question, fool. A poison has been running through the veins of this town long before I crafted a single brew. Alright, so the plot thickens, and we have gotten victory! Alright, get a bunch of gold. Oh my god, I have 10,000 gold. Continue. And, so, let's see. The rogue just got a glaive. That'll be good for the fighter. Melee skill plus a d10. And here's what's cool. If you fail this check, you may discard this card to ignore the result and reroll the dice. Take the near result. And then with Valeros, he can recharge that, I think. So that's good. We'll probably add that to our deck. Get rid of that dagger that we don't want. Alright, what does Valeros find? A light crossbow that he might give to the rogue. So they'll trade. Ezrin here finds some darts that I don't care for. Although these darts, if you no, what I want to get for the rogue actually is a bunch of daggers, because the daggers we can recharge them and cycle through our deck. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm hoping to do that. Heavy crossbow. Ooh, that's also good for the rogue there. Alright, so we drew a bunch of cards, and now is the time for me to go through and rejigger my decks, but I'm not going to do that on camera. If you guys want me to do that on camera, I'll do it. I think it's kind of boring because this could take 10-15 minutes for me to go through, because I like to go through each individual card and really measure out what I want to do. So I'm not gonna do that on camera. So each episode I'm pretty much gonna end here and then fix it, and then we'll start fresh in the next episode. So guys, that'll be it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.